Ange Bishop from Channel 10. How are
Hi,
you?
Anne.
Congratulations. So Mad Max Fury Road has just become the most successful Australian movie at the Oscars ever.
Of course, because of us.
Well, I was going to say how much of that was down to your work.
Did you see the movie?
Of course.
There's your answer.
I think all of that is due to George Miller, who creates a really fantastic environment where everyone can be creative. And in that environment, around such an amazing guy, everyone rises to the occasion and does their best work. That's my experience of the film.
I would add to that, he's one of the world's great collaborators. He's not a micromanager. He doesn't say, do this, do this, do this. He asks. He says, here's what I'm trying to achieve with the film. How does sound complement that? And that gives us the room to be artists.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, we're going back to 93 and then 122.
93.
Hey, gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So talk about the role that sound plays in this obviously successfully recreated world of the future, and especially when it's just a fantastic chase of giant machines barreling through an empty desert. I mean, what kind of soundscape did you have to work with and discover with your director?
Let me frame that for a minute by stating that rather than talk about the details of what we did, I think it's important to understand that because of the way this film was shot, there's, you know, high-speed cameras and there's wind machines and there's sand. Virtually none of the sound that was recorded during production, it was very usable. So everything that you hear in Mad Max was something that David and I and our team created. I mean, down to the smallest little footsteps onto the biggest explosion. That's all from the minds and the creations of sound editors, designers, etc. I feel like that's a pretty stunning accomplishment.
Yeah. The other thing I'd add to that is that everything had to be believable because it was a world where, you know, civilization has crumbled, so the only thing you can resurrect is a combustion engine or whatever, so it's got to be a very believable sound. They're all very mechanical, basic things. So they had to have an authenticity to them, which George was very serious about the whole way through.
We're going to 122 and then 173.
Hi.
Hi, Carol.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I knew we would be here tonight.
We were talking about it
yeah.
yesterday.
I think you helped. And so did Hollywood Reporter.
Yes, Hollywood Reporter.
Thank you.
So what I wanted to ask you, with all the success Mad Max is having tonight, when you're all with George later celebrating, will all of you gang up and push him to do another Mad Max?
That goes without saying.
I would actually encourage him to do a really boring relationship drama set around a kitchen table.
He's been honing his skills
that he can
for
shoot
that.
in about 2 weeks, and we can do the sound post in about 3 days. That's what I would prefer.
David and I were at a Mad Max party the other night, just for us Mad Maxers, and I dared him to go up to Kevin Tsujihara, the chairman of Warner Brothers Pictures, and tell him, I dare you to make another Mad Max. Do you remember what he answered?
Not really, but I did go and do that, didn't I?
I know you did.
And we're going to wrap it up with 173.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Thank
you
you.
swore on the Oscar stage. Any
did.
regrets?
I'm going to hear it from my wife, so that's about as big a regret as one can have.
It's pretty intense up there, you know.
Got excited.
Thank you so much, and
Yeah,
congratulations.
what's a real surprise there, actually, is that it's typically Australians that do all the swearing. So, you know, the fact that I didn't swear, you know, I deserve the Oscar just for that. Because I was showing restraint.
Indeed. Well done.